For the 2022 Formula One season, Pirelli is delivering a new tire from the ground up. As in the previous year, the tire range includes 5 slick compounds and 3 colors for each race: P0 white, P0 yellow and P0 red. Also this year, each compound is assigned a numerical code instead of a permanent color assignment, as was the case in 2020. The range is numbered from C1 to C5, with C1 designating the hardest compound and C5 the softest. The new 18-inch tires were developed from scratch, with every element of the tire designed on a clean sheet of paper, from the tread to the structure to the compounds. The development process involved more than 10,000 hours of indoor testing, more than 5,000 hours of simulation and more than 70 virtually developed prototypes to finally come up with 30 different specifications that were tested by almost all teams over more than 20,000 kilometers. The drivers played a crucial role in this process, as each of them contributed to the development at different points and helped Pirelli find the final specifications through their feedback. The new tires have a larger working area than their 13-inch predecessors, without compromising warm-up time. As a result, overheating is limited and degradation is reduced. There are also new temperatures for the tire covers. All tires are now heated to 70 degrees, instead of the previous 100 degrees at the front and 80 degrees at the rear. The reduction in tire blanket temperatures is part of a plan to phase out tire blankets in the coming seasons to reduce power consumption and promote sustainability. The new 18-inch tires also more closely resemble the tires used by ordinary motorists on a daily basis, helping Pirelli to transfer Formula One technology to the road car product. Let's take a closer look at the slick tires and their differences. Let's start with the C1. C1 means compound 1 and is the hardest tire in the Pirelli 2022 range, designed for circuits that put the highest energy load on tires, typically with fast corners, rough surfaces or high ambient temperatures. These could typically include places like Silverstone or Suzuka. This tire provides maximum resistance to heat and extreme forces, being capable of running very long stints with minimal drop-off in terms of performance. The second hardest compound, C2, is more versatile than the C1, but it sits at the harder end of the range, which makes it more suitable to the faster, hotter and abrasive circuits. This tire has a wide working range and proved adaptability to a variety of different tracks. Sometimes this compound will be nominated for new circuits, to provide a conservative selection when the circumstances are still relatively unknown. With 3 compounds nominated for each race, C3 will be used at every event. This compound offers an excellent balance between performance and durability, with the emphasis on performance. That is why this tire is well suited to a wide range of circumstances. C3 will sometimes be used as the hardest compound, sometimes as the middle compound, and sometimes as the softest compound. It is one of the most commonly used compounds of all. C4 is designed to work well on the tight and twisty circuits, where quite a quick warm-up is required in order to hit peak performance immediately. But as a downside of this, it also has a relatively limited overall life. This is another compound that is used extensively throughout the season, making it adaptable to a number of different tracks. The improved consistency of this year's compounds should make this softer rubber more versatile and less prone to overheating. The C5, or Compound 5, is the descendant of the ever-popular Hypersoft used until 2020, the fastest compound ever developed by Pirelli. C5 is the softest tire in the newly developed range, designed for the slowest tracks with low wear and degradation, where maximum mechanical grip is required from the tire. The price for the extra speed and grip is a much shorter life than the other tires in the range. These compound are normally seen at street circuits, most typically in Monaco, and also on circuits where the asphalt is exceptionally smooth. It is not a typical qualifying tire, but it comes closest. That was a short overview of the slick tires provided by Pirelli. But which tires are used in damp or even wet conditions? Here too, Pirelli has the right compounds in its range. Let's take a look at them. Let's start with the intermediates. The intermediate is the more versatile of the 2 rain tire types. It can be used on a wet track without standing water as well as on a drying track. The compound has been designed to have a wide working range, guaranteeing a wide crossover window both with the slicks and the full wets. Each of these tires displaces 30 liters of water per second at 300 kilometers per hour. Last but not least, let's take a look at the tire for the most adverse weather conditions, the full wet. The full wet tires are the most effective for heavy rain, capable of dispersing impressive quantities of water. Each of these tires can evacuate 85 liters of water per second at 300 kilometers per hour. But if it rains heavily, visibility rather than grip causes issues, leading to race stoppages on occasions. The profile is designed to increase resistance to aquaplaning, which gives the tire more grip in heavy rain. The diameter of the rain tire is 10 mm wider than that of the slick tire.